Peaceful greetings and welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to come and do a quick video regarding spell work and how this stuff actually works. Okay, so people think that this stuff that these people are doing is just like woo woo, hocus pocus. Like it's just what's the word? Um, that this that it's just, how do you say, superstitions, and like they think that if they don't believe in it, that it won't affect them. So I have said numerous times, and this is my own original thoughts, right? And I have explained it like this: you don't have to believe in fire for fire to do what it does. You don't have to believe in fire for fire to burn your house down. You don't have to believe in fire for fire to burn you. You don't have to believe in, Nieve. Every time I'm about to do a spiritual video, Nieve Tigre is going off. So, anyways, you don't have to believe in fire per se for it to cook your food or burn your food or whatever. So, I have already said that and stated that in another video. Okay. However, what I wanted to come and explain to people of how to understand and understand spirituality, as well as, you know, the spell work that people are talking about: hexes, curses, hoodoo, voodoo, juju, santeria, santa muerte, necromancy, graveyard magic, all this other stuff, right? Freezer spells, jar spells, it's all kind of mirror spells, all this stuff, right? It's all kind of stuff. The way to think about it is like one, much like I described the fire, right? You don't have to believe in it for it to actually affect you or for it to work. Another thing is, think about back in the day why they had these witch hunts, okay? And these should have been warlock hunts, okay? Because these men be doing more spell work than the women a lot of times, from what I've seen and experienced in my own life, and what I have, seen, just like what I have seen, just seen, okay? So when it comes to these discussions, people are not actually making it plain and clear in a way that people can understand and overstand. 303 when I looked at the time. Look at this spell work as like a science project. Look at it like a recipe in a cookbook. Okay. Now, there are steps in a recipe that have to be followed for you to, let's say, the easiest analogy would be a cake. Okay. Now, if you don't put the flour in the cake, then you ain't gonna have a cake, right? You got all the ingredients but the flour, right? Whatever kind of flour you're using, whether it's cassava flour, coconut flour, you know, gluten-free flour, whatever kind of flour you're using, okay? Now, if you don't put whatever sweetener, whether that's dates or rice sugar or, stevia leaves, or, maple syrup, agave nectar, honey, if you don't put some kind of sweetener in it, it also won't be a cake because it won't be sweet. You might have some cornbread or something more like a bread. Okay. So I'm just saying there's specific things that have to go into it. So like these spiritual warfare tactics, there are specific things that they have to do for them to go to the next step, right? So let's say you're making a cake, right? We know you got to gather all the ingredients, get the mixing bowl, get the mixer, get the, spatula, got to get the pan that you're going to use and grease it. And you got to get all the, whether you're going to use eggs or you're going to use flaxseed as a egg substitute, or whatever you're going to use, you got to get it all out and get it together, okay? Right? So you're going to collect everything from around the kitchen and bring it to one spot. Then what you're going to do? You're going to start putting the dry ingredients together and the wet ingredients together and mix all that up. And then you're going to slowly mix them together. You're going to grease your pan, whatever you're using. Then you're going to pour it in there. Then you had to set the oven to pre-warm, and then you're going to open the oven and put your cake in when it's ready, when it's hot and ready, at the right temperature. Okay. So you put it in there. Now you got to wait the specific amount of time for the cake to bake. And some of them cakes, if you open that door too soon, it's going to fall in the middle. Now, I'm saying all this because I want you to know that this spell work is very much like that. Then you got to let the cake cool. And you can take it out of the cake pan. Okay? And you can do specific things like cover it with a towel so it doesn't lose the moisture. You can add more moisture to it. Like certain cakes, add, what is it, condensed milk, or they add in caramel, dulce de leche, or, there's all kinds of stuff. The point is that there are specific steps. Once the cake is all the way cooled, then you can start prepping it to frost and decorate. Okay? So step by step, and you can't skip steps. So you can't skip. So you go mixing, right? You mixed it all up. It's ready to go in the pan. You put it in the pan. You can't go from, putting it in the pan to not baking it, and then you're going to think that you're going to go and decorate it. You can't skip the baking portion. So this spell work is very much like that, right? They will psychically attack, drain your energy, attempt to cause triggers and traumas to lower your vibration, right? They'll do spell work and have all the little trinkets in place, do their chants and do the this and the that with the candlelight lit and the, all this and that, right? They're doing specific things in a specific order, just like baking a cake. And when you fuck up their order by dismantling shit in the middle, like not letting them bake the cake, it fucks up their next step, because they can't go to the next step. If they ain't baked the cake, they can't fucking decorate it. They gotta now wait till the next moon cycle or whatever the fuck. It might be a whole nother year, because certain spells call for certain planetary alignments. They might have to wait, not next moon cycle, which would be the next month. They might have to wait till the whole next year. And sometimes it might have been a once in a lifetime opportunity to do that specific kind of spell. Okay? So I'm just saying, because of what the alignments were, what the, everything that was needed to do, right, for it to be, how do you say, effective and work. You can fuck up they whole thing, their whole cycle, their whole, plan and operation by fucking up the baking cycle. I'm just giving you an example. So this can be very clear of how this shit works. Confirmation with the horn in the background. I'm saying, you mess up that baking cycle. Dang, the confirmation is coming through. The spirit is like, yes, yes, mess up the baking cycle. Which I dismantle these bitches and witches and warlocks spell work. I have done whole organizations, whole covens. I've dismantled government shit that they've done in spell work. The corrupt ones, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Listen, I was just doing videos earlier, and I cannot even make this up. So much evil eye and witchcraft was being thrown at me while I was making the other video. My evil eye bracelet broke. And this is rose quartz. It broke. So I said that the witchcraft and I listen, when I first rolled into this place, I told this dude who was there, studying or doing whatever he was on his 2 laptops. I said, man, the evil eye is thick up in here. I was like, not my problem. That's their problem. It was 12:03 when I looked, which is 123, baby. So look at this. It broke. The clasp is together. It broke right there. Okay? It broke right there at the clasp. Okay. Please don't smoke by him. If you could put out the cigarette, that would be... Neither one of us smoke. I don't want him to get secondhand smoke. I don't mind if you pet him, just not with the cigarette. Okay, that's cool. Okay. So, anyways, the evil eye is still being sent, and they did spell work all outside of the building. Now, I was literally dismantling it, and I decided to come and do this video. When I started doing the video, Nieve Tigre started going off, and 3 people that were here chilling in front of the business with the power of 3, they didn't realize I know they was doing witchcraft. They were part of this bitchcraft shit in the first place. They literally took off. I had prayed. I had already started taking this stuff down. They were watching me like hella concerned that I'm dismantling the trinkets and things that they done put out here. Collected all the payments they done put out here for the deities and demons and whatever the fuck they was putting them for, right? But as soon as I started this video, which was a part of the reason that they had done this spell work too, is so I wouldn't be doing these videos, like, for real. A lot of it is them attempting to fuck with my throat chakra so that I do not do the videos to teach you guys what these bitches is doing. Yeah. I cannot even make this shit up. They want me so stressed out and triggered by other bullshit that I don't have time to think about the videos that God has put on my heart to do for y'all. To explain to y'all so I could break it down to the decimal to the motherfucking lowest fraction and common denominator, right? The lowest fraction and the most common denominator to show y'all so y'all could see what it really is. Because I will turn on your light, I will turn on your light bulbs, okay? And that's why these mofos be trying to come for me too. Bitch, but I am not the 1, 2, or the 3. Right? And I don't know who lied to these people telling them that I'm some kind of punk just because I'm kind. Bitch, I will fuck you up if it came down to it. Like, I am not even playing. If it came to me, like, protecting my life and shit like that, whatever, like, if I really felt like I was in danger, bitch, if it's me or you, it's gonna be you every single fucking time. You got me fucked up. Self-preservation is a golden rule. These witches and bitches want me to just turn over, like, roll over, lay down, and let these bitches do whatever the fuck they want to do to me. You got me all the way fucked up. I will fight your ass to the death. I guess they have not been told I was raised by killers. So I learned a few things, but I will not use. What is that? Milk? No, absolutely not. I don't give him milk. Okay, hold on one second. Let me end this video because I have somebody trying to feed Nieve Tigre milk, which he absolutely does not ever get. And then somebody else is walking up. If you need anything else from me, make sure you check out the description where I have my 3 websites, my activity ebook, and make sure that you support this channel. And if you have any other questions, put them in the comments. I might do a whole video on it. And make sure you like, share, subscribe, and now hype the videos up. Okay? All right, peace.